You're listening to DC Volume Batman. Hey everybody, that's my favorite thing. We're talking about the pretty cool podcast DC High Volume, and they have another Batman. As you know, we've done the Long Halloween, and now today we are going to do the sequel, Dark Victory. So was it any good? Was it so? Mike and I have saved it for the podcast here today on Two Geeks and a Microphone.
So who talks first? You talk first? I talk first.
Good morning, everybody. I am your co-host, Mr. Steven Buster, along with the one, the only, the most Batman-y dude I know, Mr. Michael Shanks. Mike, say hey to everybody.
Good morning to all you Bat fans out there in Geekdom land.
Yes.
And I do have more Batman goodness today, too.
Oh, it's going to be a Batman day today here on Two Geeks and a Microphone. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us. We're pretty pumped and excited to be here with you. Make sure you give us a shout out once you pop in and just say, hey, we love to recognize everybody who kind of joins us. And we just have a great time together where people ask questions, give comments, opinions, and funny anecdotes here on the show.
That was a mouthful.
That was. You like that? I'm working on
did.
different things. Yeah.
I like that.
So I'm pretty pumped for today. And Mike, what's your opinion of today's show?
My opinion?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's Batman. I love Batman. Batman's my
Right?
favorite DC character. Batman's almost my favorite comic book character altogether. So
Yes, he is mine. He is my favorite. I love me some Batman action. And so today, everybody, if you're not familiar with DC High Volume, it is a podcast. It is a audio drama, like a radio drama of Batman comics. And not just hey, we're just going to make up a story and do a radio drama. No. These are actual comic books that you can actually go through and listen. And if you have DC Infinite, you could do it. Now, unfortunately, I forgot that until the last episode.
Oh, nice. I did it for the first episode, first issue. And man, it was so good. It is so good you just sit there, or you put it on the computer, put that on, large screen, have each of the panels large screen.
Yeah.
And then just listening to it while it goes. Now, occasionally some of the panels are, a little out of order according to the sequence and in the audio.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of sift through that a little bit. But once you get into a certain spots, oh man, it just flows so nice and it works so well.
Yeah.
I would highly recommend trying that if you have access to DC Infinite. Yeah.
Yes.
Very good.
Yes. It was pretty gosh darn cool. I did notice that with some of the changes that they made. And when I say changes, everybody, it's just the order
right
of where they said, but it made sense how they did it. And then you realize also the audio, they're kind of helping you along the way as Batman, as narrator, to kind of what's happening and what's going on from his perspective, which I thought was really cool. I thought it was pretty nice.
Our friend Mark Thompson made a post yesterday. Mark Thompson, he does audiobooks and he's voiced some cartoon characters.
He's a voice actor. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Right. But Mark just finished a audiobook for Superman, not Superman. Superman. He played Superman in the what's the gosh, I can't think, not All-Star. The one where the DC characters are all older superheroes. And the art is just fantastic for that.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, you do. Kingdom Come. That's it.
Oh,
he did an audiobook of Kingdom Come. And I got really excited because I thought, maybe High Volume is stepping into other characters other than Batman.
Yeah.
But it's not. It was through Penguin Random House, and so it was basically an audio book
Okay.
I don't know if it has the sound effects. I didn't go listen to the sample or anything like that. But Mark Thompson did get to voice Superman for Kingdom Come.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's like $14.99 on like Apple Books and I guess Amazon too. I don't know. I don't know
Unless
where.
you have the subscription for Amazon, it's
Well, yeah.
$14.99 for one credit.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we do have a affiliate through, don't we? I think we do.
Sure do, by golly. That is right.
So you could sign up for the affiliate through our link and get Mark Thompson's.
Just go to audibletrial.com/2geeks, TWOGEEKS. And you can do a free Audible trial. You get one credit to use for any book that you so choose. But you could choose Kingdom Come. I don't think they put any limitations on that one. And you try it. Beyond that, it's $14.99 a month. But what's really cool about that, you get one credit, and one book equals one credit. So no matter how much it is from a retail standpoint, it's going to be $14.99. Now they do have, what's really nice is they have 2-for-1 deals, like get 2 books for 1 credit deals they do from time to time. You also get the Audible catalog. And let me rephrase that. There is the Audible Plus catalog. And so they have a whole bunch of audiobooks that are just part of your subscription. Now, if you pause your subscription, I have mine paused right now. It will, you don't get access to the Audible Plus catalog until you start your subscription back up again. And so, which is okay. And so I had not used some credit. So I said, well, let me just pause my subscription, and you can do that. You can pause it for 3 months. You can pause it for 6 months. Sometimes when you go to pause, sometimes they'll give you a break on, hey, what about a deal for X amount of credits, or, kind of a thing. They'll do that. So yes, Mike will say I am the king of getting good deals. I will let things run out and cancel them so they don't renew. And then you get a thing like I just got Peacock. I canceled Peacock because it was going to be like $100 a year, 120 or something like that. It was crazy. And I was like, nah, I'll just let it cancel. And lo and behold, a month later, I got a coupon thing for $2.99 a month. But Audible is great because
Steven's like those coupon ladies, the crazy coupon ladies of the digital world. That's what you are.
That's so funny. Oh my goodness. But yeah, anybody, if you want to try Audible, if you've never tried it and you like audiobooks, or you're an audio learner, or you like to listen to podcasts and stuff, you can get your podcast through Audible, actually, through the Amazon Music service. Is pretty cool. And then I
believe we're on that too.
I think we are, actually. So yes. And so then I would say if you don't like it, you can cancel it. It's no problem. But anyway, if you want to give it a shot, if you want to try it, get one I almost said token, 1 credit for free to get an audiobook of your choice, just to try it out. Go to audibletrial.com/2geeks and nice. You can get that free credit.
Very nice.
Also, all right, I am going to turn that off now and comments. Okay. All right. Well, hey, let's get going, because I think we got a jam-packed episode today, and I know we already started a little bit, but yeah, let's roll into the geeky news, shall we?
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay. My geeky news is sort of geeky news / geekdar in a way, but I got other geekdar, so this is geeky news.
Right on.
News is this past week, the 2nd issue of Batman Deadpool came out, and I got the main cover for it. There are 12 different covers you can get for it, and some of them are just fantastic. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It was really hard to walk in there and go, oh man, I want this one. I want this one. I want this one. Yeah, my bank account doesn't support that. So
right. Yeah.
And I mean, they're $7.99 a piece. So
Ooh,
yeah, if you want to
gosh.
get all the issues, you're gonna spend a little bit of cash.
Remember when comic
But
books were 35 cents? God, we are old.
yeah, yeah, I do actually. I do, and I miss those days. But it is what it is. So, so yeah, Deadpool, Batman, Deadpool. This is the DC side of it, the one that came out in September. That was the
Yeah.
Marvel side.
Mhm.
So, and this is a different story. It's not the same story reprinted. It's a different story, and there's other crossovers in the book too, just like the first one. But I also found out this week that not only did Marvel and DC collaborate for that, but last week they secretly dropped something that we did not. Oops, I accidentally
You
unshared
closed
the
it.
screen.
That's all right. You can reshare it.
All right.
And I'll take us there. Ta-da!
Right. Awesome. So they secretly dropped something. Now, unfortunately, this is digital only. They did not do this in print form. I wish they would have done it in print form, but they dropped a Fantastic Four and Flash issue. I think this is on the DC side. So if you have access to DC Infinite, you can go read this book. That is the only place you can get it. It is not a print copy. I love the cover. We got Gorilla Grodd fighting the Fantastic Four and Flash, which of course Gorilla Grodd looks almost the size of King Kong there.
I know, right?
He's freaking huge in this. But yeah, I think that looks fantastic. I love it. And then they dropped that one's on the DC side. On the Marvel side, they dropped Thor and Shazam. Now, I kind of wished, in a way, they would have done Shazam and Captain Marvel, because I think that would have been kind of cool to have both.
Because Shazam's also called Captain Marvel, right?
He originally was Captain Marvel. So it would have been kind of cool to have Captain Marvel and Captain Marvel together, but it's fine, whatever. This one is exclusive on the Marvel digital side. So if you go to Marvel, what is it, Marvel Universe? I forget what Marvel's digital one's called, but that's the only place you can get that. So they kind of dropped those secretly. Nobody knew they were coming, and there they are. There you have it. So
there you have it, and there you are.
There you have it. You That's my geeky news.
Nice. Okay. I had some geeky news, everybody, but it ended up it's just a rumor, even though everybody seems to be talking about it. So we try not to do rumors, but I'll just say it, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But I heard Henry Cavill was confirmed to be the next James Bond.
Oh, really?
Yes, but Eon Productions that owns James, the Broccoli Group or whatever. That I know that sounded funny, but the Broccoli family, that sounded funny. They own the whole James Bond franchise, I believe. And
now
so
I got Veggie Tales running.
I know, right? Broccoli, celery. Oh gosh! And then they haven't confirmed it. So,
my hairbrush?
Yep. Where is my hairbrush?
You don't need a hairbrush.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We've lost control, everybody. So anyway, I don't know if anybody realizes if they're able to confirm it, that'd be great. I think Henry Cavill would make a great James Bond, because I saw him in Man from U.N.C.L.E. and I thought, oh yeah, he could make a good James Bond.
Cool.
And all, but I do know they were working on his Highlander reboot, or they're rebooting Highlander, and in the end, there can be only one. So I'm excited, and I think who else did they get in there? I think Dave Bautista.
Oh, really?
Is in it, and who else? Oh, I'm gonna look it up, everybody, because it's gonna kill me. Highlander casting. Oh, look, I've looked for that before.
Well, while you're looking it up, I heard an interesting. I mean, since we're doing rumors right now at this second,
yeah, we're just having fun with rumors, everybody.
Reminder: these are rumors, and they're not. The rumor I heard yesterday was, oh gosh, what's his face from Smallville played Clark Kent. Why can't I think of his name? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I cannot think of his name to save my life, and our Tito isn't helping me either.
What?
Smallville, Clark Kent. Why can't I think of his name? Gosh. Anyway, he was apparently at a convention, and somebody asked him about if he might join the new TCU.
Tom Welling?
Yes, thank you, Tom Welling. I don't know why I could not think of his name. Anyway, somebody had asked him if he was to play a character in the new DCU, who would he play? And he said, "I want to play Batman."
Nice.
And then of course Michael Rosenbaum, who was Lex Luthor, said, "Well, if he's going to be Batman, then I have to be the Joker."
Oh, that'd be awesome.
So, and again, that's just them.
Those two
I
are pretty
think
good
that's
friends.
just
They're
them.
doing a podcast together, I think, too.
Yeah, Michael has had a podcast for quite
Yes.
some time.
Yeah, Inside of You, I think is the name of it.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I've seen clips in it because it's really interesting.
Yeah, some of it I've really liked. I don't watch it all the time. I just every once in a while I catch some stuff from it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I forgot where I was going.
Sorry.
Tom Welling and Michael Rosenbaum are working on a Smallville continuation comic book,
Ooh.
which they're trying to get launched currently. So that would be kind of cool.
would be.
I would probably buy that. It was either comic book or cartoon. I can't remember which, but
Yeah.
anyway, either way, I would go for that. So anyway,
Nice.
but I do have Geekdar.
Okay, well, let's roll into Geekdar, shall we?
Go with the radar, sir.
What's wrong with it?
I've lost the bleeps, I've lost the sweeps, and I've lost the creeps.
The what? The what? And the what?
You know, the bleeps, the sweeps, and the creeps.
It's not all easy.
All right. So last week at mine and Megan's favorite comic book store, which would be Fantasy Comics here in Belleville and O'Fallon, they had free pop day.
Oh, right. You mentioned that last week.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. Unfortunately, there wasn't a whole lot of pops that I really, really, really wanted, but I did score a few pops. Since Brenda went with us, we also got some extra ones, and we went to both fantasy stores. So I managed to score a Optimus Prime pop. This is pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, I thought that was neat. And then,
oh, I thought you were saying it was a free like drink pop, drinky.
No, pop figures, man.
What?
The Incredible Hulk.
Nice.
Okay.
He must be green because your green screen's kicking in.
Yeah. Well, of course he's green. He's the Hulk. And then check this out. I really was hoping for some Batman.
Yeah.
I only found one particular Batman, and it is Batfleck.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Isn't that cool?
That's very cool. Even the box is kind of a different, rather than the white box, it's a black box with gold trim.
Box is beat up.
That's all right.
That's the reason it was in the free pops. But this one is yours.
Aww.
And the reason that one is yours is because this one is mine. Mine's on the wall. There's mine right there. We managed to get two of them. And
nice.
So I put one on the wall, and
I love your display there, by the way.
Thank you.
We should do a whole show on your whole display, your whole wall and stuff, and all the stuff you have on there. Holy
gotta get this room cleaned up before we do that. Yeah, that's all my Batman pops right there.
I love your Terminator ones too.
Yep, and my Deathstroke Terminator ones. They're fabulous.
Yes.
And my bat light.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, Brenda got me that light for Christmas. I don't know what it's a part of, but I thought, that goes great with the pops. And
I think it's an ornament.
It sure does.
It might be an ornament. It might be a Christmas ornament, but I thought it looked fantastic with the pops. So
yep.
I think it has a string on it.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it does. I think it's got a ribbon. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It has a ribbon.
I think it's
So-
an ornament.
So yeah, and then so I've got the Christian Bale Batman. I now have the Batfleck Batman, my Batmite, and then of course the greatest, the Michael Keaton Batman. And then as you can see in this, well, you can see the bottom of it in this view. There's the bat symbol up there, too. And Megan got me these cool ones down here. So this
I
was
like
like
those.
the first appearance of Robin, which kind of ties in with today's episode, by the way.
It does.
First
Yes.
appearance of Robin comic cover, and then
Uh-huh.
the pop Batman that goes with it, and then this
Is
here
that
is the
Todd
Todd
McFarlane?
McFarlane,
Yeah.
cover.
Okay.
and then the bat pop that goes with the Todd McFarlane. So,
That's awesome.
I have a Spider Gwen one.
oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
do you?
Mhm.
Cool.
It's hanging up in my room.
And then I have one last thing for Geekdar.
Okay.
Are you ready, Steven?
Yeah. Do you want me to turn off the or?
No. It needs to stay on. It needs to stay
Okay.
on.
All right. Go for it.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Finally put it up.
Yes. Nice.
My Darth Maul display, which Steven was so kind to send to me.
Yep. It's
And it looks awesome. It looks
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's the limited edition with the where it's I don't know, edges, it's bevel. I don't know what the word is, but then have you taken a black light to it?
I have not. I
Oh,
don't have a black light. I need to get a black light and put it up to it. So yeah, maybe I'll
Very
work
nice.
on figuring that out today.
That does look good right there.
Doesn't it look great? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, it's so good. Thank you, Steve.
Oh, you're very welcome. I still have this other Batman one to send you. I'm waiting on my Rippaverse order because I was going to send you the collector's edition of the which what's the
I removed it in that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There.
what's oh gosh, the Speedster from the
Blue Shift.
Blue Shift. Yes. So I ordered a collector's edition for you, and it still hasn't come in yet. So it's the collector's edition of the Rippaverse magazine, which will be the first appearance of Blue Shift. So
Well, that's okay because now I got stuff I got to ship to you.
okay, it's all good.
Because I got a pop figure I got to ship to you.
I love
And
it.
actually, I have another gift for you, but we're not going to talk about that on the air until you get it.
Okay, sounds like a plan. I love it.
That one will be a surprise. So
I love it.
You can use that for your Geekdar when you get it. So
Cool beans.
Oh,
be
speaking
cool.
of Blue Shift,
Yes.
yesterday on Instagram, our new friend, Andrew Rodriguez, who is the creator of Blue Shift, and he's also the creative director, or I don't remember what his official title is over there at Rippaverse, but he works for Eric July at Rippaverse. Anyway, he had posted on Instagram a drawing that he did of Blue Shift, which I got to say looked really good. I was very impressed. And I was actually the first one to comment on it. And I want an autographed copy of this picture. And Andrew goes, I hadn't even thought about that. So since I threw out the idea, Andrew, I want mine free.
That's funny.
Just saying, I gave you the idea, run with it, go with it, but I want mine for free because I gave you the idea.
Yeah.
That's what I'll take as my payment. I will gladly take Rippaverse merchandise
Yeah.
because unfortunately I'm not rich enough to buy all of it.
Right.
Oh,
I think Rippaverse has hit that stage where you got to be picky about what you want to order and
oh my
why.
gosh! I mean, they came out with. I'm happy. I'm happy they've come out with so much.
Yes, agreed.
We do support the Rippaverse.
Yeah.
We are huge supporters of them, and it's just, oh my gosh, they hit so many titles this year, and it was
Yeah.
like, dang guys, I can't keep up with you, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm having to pick and choose what I like.
Mine should be gosh, I hope my order comes in soon, but it's all the year one or the year one first issues. Because what I want to do is get all the first issues so I could kind of see, at least try all of them out. So then see which ones I wanted to continue with. And or like pick the one that I thought, oh man, I really like this one. This is the one that I want to keep up with.
Well, I'm hoping we start seeing it ship within the next month, because I had a back and forth with Andrew. I asked him about it. I was like, hey, we've been waiting for quite a while. What's up? Any news? And he said that he had just gotten news that it just went to the printers.
Nice.
So I'm hoping we'll get confirmation here soon that they'll start shipping here soon.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're waiting on. But yeah, I can't wait to get that issue and read it. I'm super excited about them having a speedster in their universe.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty darn cool.
Yeah, we'll need to contact Alex and see if there's a way we can get with him to do a Blue Shift episode as we have it in hand.
Yes.
And all. So,
all right.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
That's my geeky news and geekdar, unless you got anything.
No, but I did confirm on Highlander, Russell Crowe is going to be in it. And I think Russell Crowe is playing, for those of you who are Highlander fans or know it, Russell Crowe is playing Ramirez, which is Henry Cavill's character's his mentor to help him learn about what this means to be immortal, one of the immortals. And then I think Dave Bautista is playing the bad guy. It was played by oh gosh, what's his name? Clancy. Clancy Brown.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
it was one of his.
About that.
Yeah, he played the villain, so he's in there. And then it just got reported in the Hollywood Reporter in August that Karen Gillan has been cast in there as well.
Okay.
Yes. So it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to that. It's the same guy who directed the John Wick franchise.
Oh, cool. I do like John Wick.
John Wick's got some great action, kind of a thing. So. And on Netflix, they have the Wick is Pain documentary. So I haven't watched it yet. I wanted to watch it, but they're telling about the story and the mythos and how it all came about with the whole John Wick franchise and stuff. So,
okay. We did watch a movie on Netflix. What was that movie we watched, Megan? Your mom wanted to watch it, which I'm shocked that she wanted to watch this. It was almost like I described it as Aliens meets Predator meets the Planet of the Apes is the way I described it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
On Netflix?
I think it was on Netflix. I'm pretty sure it was on Netflix. I can't think of it. Your mom had come across it and she was like, oh, we should watch this. It looked pretty good. I think you'll like it. And so we watched it. I mean, it was okay. It's kind of a sci-fi thriller. And it's in the realm of, like I said, Predator, Aliens, and Planet of the Apes, and that's kind of a hint to the way the movie ends. Actually, gosh, I don't remember the name of it.
I don't remember either. I'm trying to look through Netflix.
Yeah, Linda Hamilton was in it though, which is, she's from Terminator. Yeah, from Terminator.
And Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, was she in Beauty and the Beast?
The first series, the older series, not the newer one.
Wow.
But, yeah.
Okay. But she plays a Russian in this, and it's kind of funny to hear her with the Russian accent and stuff. I'm like, that sounds weird. It's just, I mean, just see her and then
Osiris.
What was it?
Osiris.
That's it. That's what it's called. I'm not saying don't watch it, but if I had to score this,
it was on Hulu.
On a heck, I don't even know I'd give it for the scale. But on a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'd give it a 5. It's like halfway. Some of it's really, really good, and then I don't know. It's just kind of it's just So if you got nothing else to watch, okay, put it on, watch it.
It's on Hulu. It's a Hulu subscription.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
yeah, and IMDb gives it a 4.7 out of 10, and there's a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes. So you're right on par with what everyone else is saying.
it's just okay. I think they're trying to survive on Linda Hamilton's name. I think that's the whole thing, we got her, and she's not in it for very long. She's only in it for a portion of the film. Because half the film I'm like, I thought Sarah Connors was in this.
Yeah. That would have been kind of cool if it was Sarah Connor. Come with me if you want to leave.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Let me look at something real quick, because Kelly and I watched last night on. Oh, I gotta sign in. Dadgummit.
Well, while you're doing that, speaking of Sarah Connor, Terminator, I did happen to see Robert Patrick. He made an appearance at the Gene Simmons concert in Vegas. Kiss had a big special this past weekend called the Kiss Cruise Landlocked in Las Vegas. So instead of doing their cruise on a boat, they did it at a hotel casino in Vegas, and
nice.
Had all these different concerts. Kiss played, the Ace Frehley band played, the Gene Simmons band played, the Bruce Kulick band played. If you know Kiss, you know all these names. But I was watching the Gene set, and Gene calls somebody up because Gene, during his solo shows, he brings up veterans at the end of the show and has veterans sing Rock and Roll All Night with him, which is pretty cool. And just to pay tribute to our men and women who fight for us. And he points to somebody. He says, "You pick out four veterans for me, right?" And I see somebody kind of walk past the camera, and I was like, I think I know that haircut, because he's got a quite distinct haircut.
Yes.
And then sure enough, Robert Patrick comes walking on stage, and I'm like, that's freaking Robert Patrick. That is awesome, man. So yeah, one of the Terminators was there. I loved it.
Right on.
And he's also in the latest season of Tulsa King too.
Yep. And he's in Peacemaker. He played Peacemaker's dad. Yeah. Yeah.
He plays one heck of a bad guy. Oh my God.
He does, right? Wasn't he a bad guy in Reacher?
Yes, he was. I forgot about that. Yeah, he was in Reacher too.
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
Somebody was telling me that they saw a movie with him where he was actually a good guy, and I was like, "What?
Yeah,
that's crazy. How does that happen?"
What are we talking about, Willis?
Anyway,
well, so Kelly and I watched 2 out of 3 episodes of The Kings of Tupelo documentary on Netflix, and this is the same crew that brought you Tiger King, and
I've never
it
watched
is this crazy true story about this guy, and he it's just his life story is crazy. I mean, just bonkers, where he's an Elvis impersonator, and then he has a brother, and they did this show called Double Trouble Elvis Impersonators. They were the only brothers Elvis impersonators. They want to get us record for it. Then they talk about that, doing that, and then it goes into how he got this job. He had to, they weren't getting as many gigs, or he didn't have as many gigs, and he still needed to pay the bills, and so he became a cleaner. Like that sounded funny. He would be like a special cleaning company for floors and all this kind of stuff. So they would go. And so a hospital had him.
Oh, not like a cleaner that comes up and cleans up after murder or something like that. Right.
Okay. Nothing like that. But he did get this job at this hospital. And when he went to do the thing at the hospital, this job, they had a backflow out of one of their areas. And so it was like blood and all this other stuff. And they were like, no one wants to get it cleaned up. We need you to come in and clean it up. And so this is his first time he ever wore a hazmat suit for a cleaning job. And he got it all cleaned and stuff. And then he was like, man, I'm thirsty. And he sees this big refrigerator. So he goes to the refrigerator thinking, I wonder if there's a pop in here or something, kind of a thing. Opens it up, and there's a severed head in it and body parts.
Well, it almost sounds like he is a cleaner then.
Right. And then freaks him out. And then he
Well, yeah, I would hope
he
so.
tells everybody, man, did you realize? I mean, he's a character in himself. He's like telling people, oh, I found this severed head and all this stuff. Well, the hospital kind of calls him to the office and they said, we need you to sign this document saying that you didn't see it and blah, 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 blah. And he said, no, because I did. And so they immediately, when he said no, they escorted him out and banned him for life or something like crazy like that or something. And
what is
so
it called? I might have to watch this.
Kings of Tupelo. And so it's his thing where he goes down the conspiracy theory rabbit hole and how it affects him. And then he's the one who gets arrested, the first person to get arrested for sending ricin to the president and other people. I don't know if you remember that or not, but that was him.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Well, let me rephrase that. It was him, he was the first one they arrested. So let me put it that way. I don't want to spoil anything else, but it is a crazy, truth is stranger than fiction story. And this guy's a hoot. He's funny to watch. I mean, he is very much that creative, goofball, have fun, kind of a character. And just the way he tells his side of the story and stuff is pretty good. The first episode hooked us in, and then by the time we didn't realize it was going to be, we did know it was going to be 3 episodes, but we thought we could stay awake. We just couldn't do it. We were falling asleep for the third one. It was late. We were talking, but if I tell everybody, watch the first episode, it's like 55 minutes. Watch the first episode, see what you think. If you like it, episode 2 is just as good. And we started episode 3, but episode 3 looks it just gets even crazier. I mean, just the way they tell the story and stuff. So when the Kings Tupelo on Netflix, and it's
okay. I got to remember that because that sounds fantastic. So yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, well played. All right, I guess we better hurry up and get started with the main event, shall we?
Yeah, let's do this.
It's time for the main event. All right. What are we here to talk about today? No, I'm just kidding. We're here to talk about Batman. We always crack up.
I should have had the recording of the woman who narrates.
You're listening to DC High Volume.
Batman. I love the way she says it. It's just it's so.
And it's the same way. So it's recorded that way. So they're just popping in that recording and stuff. So,
but man, it's just so fantastic when she says
yes.
It. And she's the voice of Catwoman too. It's cool. It's
was she?
Yeah.
That's
I talked
cool.
about that last time we
that's
did
right. We did. Yes.
Yep.
So. Yes. All right. So how do we want to introduce this bad boy? Because it is a good.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Right there.
So this is the sequel to Batman: The Long Halloween. Now, I've known about the Batman: The Long Halloween story for years.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know Dark Victory existed.
I'll be honest with you too. I didn't either until we did the show before.
Right.
And so,
I gotta say, I am happy to now know that it exists.
Yes. So those that don't know, Dark Victory is the sequel to Long Halloween.
Yes.
And we loved Long Halloween. Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
One of my favorite Batman stories.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. This one's going to get kind of lumped into the favorites now. It's going into the favorites category. I mean, it still doesn't top Long Halloween. It still doesn't top Hush. It still doesn't top The Knight, Dark Knight Returns, of course, or Killing Joke. Dark Knight and Killing Joke are my number ones right there for sure.
Yeah.
But man, it gets lumped in with it because I think this is really good. I think it's a really good follow up to the Long Halloween. Some nice little twists and turns. Good use of characters in it. The again, audio quality of this, I couldn't even,
oh my goodness,
I couldn't even brag anymore.
You have to listen to it with headphones.
Oh yeah,
in my
yeah.
opinion.
Agreed. It's fantastic with the headphones on.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is done in Dolby Atmos or not. If it was done in Dolby Atmos and you got Dolby Atmos headphones,
Ooh.
oh my gosh, this will
Ooh.
be incredible.
Here, let me just ask the old thing here. Let's see.
Oh, who are you asking?
Is DC Google is
Oh.
DC high volume Batman in Dolby Atmos? It is not available in Dolby Atmos.
Bummer.
But man, I'm telling you.
Of course, I don't have anything Dolby Atmos anyways.
Right.
My headphones aren't, and my surround, or not surround sound. I don't have a surround sound, but
I have a sound bar.
Yeah, my sound bar is not either.
Mm-hmm.
Although I've looked at some sound bars that are Dolby Atmos because I kind of want one. Because man, that's I have a friend at work. He has the new Apple headphones, and all the new Apple headphones are Dolby Atmos, and he's like, they are fantastic. He's like, it sounds like it's putting you right in the center of the music or whatever it is you're listening to. You know?
Yeah. I have for Christmas last year, I got these the Bose ones,
Nice
ones, and these are right now. They're on sale. They're like $400, but you can get them. I wait till the deals. Just saying.
I wonder if those are
they're $200. They're $200.
Nice.
I don't know. I don't think they are, but they're great. They're fantastic. They're my most expensive headphones, and they're worth every penny. And that's what I listen. I use those to listen to DC high volume.
Nice. I listen to most of mine on my Raycon over the head,
over the ear,
over the ears. And those are really good headphones too. They cost me about 80. I think there's around $80.
Yeah, but I've heard Raycons are really good for the price. You get your money.
I like Raycons. I like that. I know some people write them off as, oh, they're the podcast headphones because all the podcasters, promote those and stuff. But I've had Raycon earbuds for several years. I like those. Megan got 2 sets of the earbuds. She liked them, and then I got the over the ear ones, and really, really enjoy those. And then I think she also got a set of the over the ear ones. So
nice,
little budget friendly instead of getting the Apple ones, which are about $500.
Holy cow!
Yeah, Megan and I tried the Apple ones at Best Buy one day, and we're both like, "Oh my god, these are so
really
good.
They're so nice."
Oh, they're so nice.
The noise canceling on those is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. And then I looked at the price and went, "Yeah, I'm walking away now."
Headphones with Dolby Atmos. Yeah, wow. I don't know. I'm an audiophile to a certain degree.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
I know. I hear you.
Okay. Anyway, Batman.
Yes, let's talk about Batman High Volume because technically we're like 15 minutes left in the show. Just kidding.
Okay. So how do we want to start this?
Okay. So as you guys know, a lot of times we like to give our review real quick, just kind of overall story and talk about what we liked. And then we give our rating. And so I'll start, and I'll tell you this, not knowing the Dark Victory story, I did not know it. I was excited we were doing this. And so I sat down to listen to it. The audio is fantastic because, again, with headphones, because you can hear what it's going on. I totally forgot about trying to do the comic along with it. So for most of it, for 12 of the 13 episodes, I listened to it, and just phenomenal cast, the casting of it. It is narrated from Batman's perspective. Since you can't see it, he is describing some things that are not written in the comics, but you see them in the comics, for lack of a better term.
Right.
And which I thought they did a great job with that, helping make that transition for an audio drama. Great introductions. I'm Batman lady, or I'm Batman. Sorry, you're listening to DC High Volume Batman. She did a great. She always would do a great intro. How they written it. At the beginning to kind of help you remember, because I guess it comes out weekly technically.
Yeah, it comes out on Wednesdays.
Yeah, and I think you can even sign up to be a member, and then you get each episode early, kind of a thing as well.
I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know how much it is to subscribe. I didn't click it because
I
I'm
don't
cheap.
know. I tend to wait till the story is pretty much all out. And then
Yeah, you and I wait. We wait till it's all there so we can binge
I start
it.
binging it after that. Of course, now the next story is called Ego, and it's only two episodes.
Yeah.
And I already listened to Ego, and that was
it good too?
Oh, that's intense. That's a weird one. We should probably talk about Ego.
Okay, too. All right, I'm up for that. And so then the characters, the way it's telling you, the sound effects are phenomenal, because even one episode, I'm sitting there going, are they doing blood dripping? And they were. That was like, holy cow. I mean, it was like, okay, this is a little gritty kind of a thing. I mean, but it was so good. So Dark Victory it's my first foray into the sequel to The Long Halloween. And I thought it was really, really good. Story was great. It was better than I thought it would be at first. You remember, I think you and I talked on it. I was like, it's like they're trying to shoehorn all the Bat villains in there somehow, or kind of thing. But
that's what you were saying about Hush 2.
That is true. Yeah, Hush 2 was. That's right. And then in this one, I wondered the same thing, but it is part of the story. And as it comes together near the end, you're like, oh, I see what they're doing now. And it was good because it was trying to make you guess who the killer was. In essence, they were killing different people who were different, all police officers who were connected to, I guess I want to say, the original Bat Halloween story.
Yes.
The Long Halloween story, and which was interesting. And so I give it a good 9 out of 10. It is a must listen. If you are a Batman fan, you need to listen to the audio of this. And if you've got DC Infinite and you can do it together, even much more better.
Much more better.
Cheers, everybody. It's really good. But 9 out of 10 what? We didn't say what our scale was.
Let's just go with
9 out of 10 Hangman nooses.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll go Hangman nooses. All right. I like that. Because that is a huge part of this. People are, it's like Steven said, different police officers and people who were involved in the original investigation of the Long Halloween story are getting hanged. I want to say it correctly. I hate how you say it. Yes, you're supposed to say hanged, not hung. Hanged is the proper term. Anyway,
isn't hung a euphemism for? Never mind. Never mind.
Careful there. We don't want to get an X on our podcast. Anyway,
right.
So they're getting hanged, and the other thing that's really cool about this is Batman's sidekick is introduced, and I love the way they do it. So you get the Robin in here, and the kid who plays Robin, I thought he did a fantastic job. I don't even know if he's a kid. I should have looked that up. I didn't look that up, but because it's not always a kid that does the kid voices.
Right, it sounds like a kid. Thus, a la Mark Thompson, as he's in some of the voice acting he's done.
Right. So the actor who's playing Robin did a fantastic job. He is really so believable as the young Dick Grayson. I loved it.
Can I comment on what you're saying about Robin real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
It was the first time ever for me where the whole Robin origin story sounded so visceral for me that I remembered it.
Nice.
Like you hear we were hearing everything. I'm like, oh, okay, it's Robin introduction story. But then I was like, holy cow, just the intensity of what that event was and how it occurred was incredible listening to it.
I do like the Robin origin story. Again, I don't want to
This
be
is Dick Grayson Robin too, everybody.
right.
So,
The original Robin,
yes.
Robin. I do enjoy that that origin story that was told in Robin Year One many years ago, and I think it's conveyed very well in this audio drama. They do a fantastic job at it, and then they do a good job with the relationship between Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson, and how Bruce really doesn't know what he's doing as a dad to start out with, and not sure he's doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to do the right thing. He's just not sure this is it, and so on and so forth. And you see that development there. And I think they do a great job. So I too will give this 9 hangman nooses.
Nice. 9 out of 10. Sweet. So everybody, if you, it is, I listened to it on Spotify. What did you listen to it on? Apple?
I listened to it. I have a podcatcher called iCatcher.
Oh, okay.
That I do my podcaster. So I catch it through that. And yeah, it was fantastic. It was great.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. However you get your podcast, everybody, it is worth the listen. And especially since it's free. And especially free 90 free. And you can just hit that Steven skip button and fast forward 15 seconds every time the commercials start popping up.
Yeah, there are quite a few commercials in it. But again, it's free, so we can't really complain about the commercials,
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to.
True.
They got to make money somehow. So.
They do. Do you think it's worth buying?
Oh, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this would be well worth buying, especially if it didn't have ads in it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, but if you bought it, of course you wouldn't get ads and stuff. But yeah, it would be one seamless.
Yeah, I could see this as something they'd sell.
Yeah.
I'm happy it's free though.
Yeah. Me too, actually. Yeah. So yeah, dealing with the commercials because you're getting it free, totally understand and stuff. So yeah.
Right. You got to offset it somehow, and that's how they offset it. So
correct.
I am curious if in the future they're going to do something other than Batman, or if High Volume is just strictly Batman. And so far, it's been nothing but Batman.
Yeah.
Because we had Long Halloween, we've had Dark Victory, we had Ego, and there's a fourth one that's just started, but I don't remember what it was.
Oh, it's I noticed it, and now I can't remember myself. Here, let me pull it up.
And like I said, Ego's only two episodes. And I didn't pull Ego up on the DC app yet, but I'm going to. And as far as watching, or following along with the DC app, I listened to the whole thing. Actually, I had listened to the whole thing 2 weeks ago, and then re-listened to it over the last week since I knew Steve and I were going to be covering it.
Yeah.
And so what I did was I listened to it at work. But I did listen to the first episode with the DC app. And then last night I listened to the last episode, particularly because I just wanted a little bit of the visual, and I won't say it yet, but a Batman Robin scene. So I'll hold that off till the end. But there's a particular thing at the very end I really, really like.
Okay. I can't wait to talk about that. Yeah. So Batman Ego, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, then Batman the Gauntlet, that's what it was. Which is like a one shot, but then they're doing Nightwing Year 1. That's what came out this past Wednesday.
Okay.
And then you can get Chapter 2 if you do how does that work? Here, I'm just going to love the show. Support the creator with a subscription. Let me see what that looks like.
So Nightwing, so they're just delving into the Bat family here. That's cool.
Yeah. Link.
That's pretty nice because they introduced Dick Grayson as Robin, and then boom, now we're going to go into Nightwing. Cool.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
So you could do Batman High Volume for $2.99 a month or $20 a year, where upgrade to listen ad free and get early access to the episodes.
Oh wow. Wow.
Wow. Yeah. Yep.
$2.99 a month, huh?
Yep. And but it's part of Realm, but Realm does not. Realm Unlimited, which you can get all these podcast shows, evidently, but 50 plus shows. It's $5.99 a month, but it does not include DC High Volume. So,
Oh well, who wants that then?
right?
We're not
Okay.
going to promote that. We're going to promote DC High Volume because
Right.
DC High Volume is fantastic.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So, yeah, let's dive into this. So this
Yeah.
starts off with the hanging of who was it? Oh gosh, I can't remember who the first victim was. I'm trying to see.
That was like 6 hours ago.
I know.
6 hours of listening. Sorry, everybody, because it's like listening to a book on tape.
Yeah, but better.
Yes.
Much because you get all the sound effects and everything.
Much more better. Cheers, everybody.
I can't find it now. Oh, I found it. Chief O'Brien. Chief O'Brien was the first hanging. So you kind of get to know Chief O'Brien throughout the first and second episodes, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
I mean, it is kind of issues too. And it is episodes also, but you kind of get to know them. And then all of a sudden, boom, there he is. He's, and it's like, whoa. And it's pretty intense. The whole thing is very intense.
Yes.
They do such a good job at it. And that's where the killings start. And of course, we delve into whether it's Harvey Dent seeking revenge, whether it is what's her name? Falcone's daughter.
Sophia.
Whether it's Sophia, but Sophia is now in a wheelchair. And
right.
He's even got the halo and everything. She can't move. So you're like, well, it can't be Sophia. Sophia can't even do she can't really do anything. She can't even, like they said, she can't even go to the bathroom by herself.
Yeah.
So, which also is pretty wild because we find out how Sophia gets this way.
Gets that way.
Yeah. Right. And that's all because of Catwoman.
Yes.
Yeah. So there was a lot of things that was revealed.
Yeah. Catwoman was trying to save her, but in essence made it worse.
Right. And Catwoman kind of blames herself for the reasons Sophia is like she is. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. As I was looking at it, listening, and then looking at the last comic in the series, what did you think of the art style? I liked it and I didn't like it.
I'm the same way. It's an odd art style. Is that Jeph Loeb? Is that
he's the writer?
He's the writer.
But
who's the artist on these?
I can't remember his name, but he did everything. So in other words, he did the penciling, the shading, and the coloring and the inking.
I think. Okay, it's kind of funny. I was when I was at Fantasy Books last week. The guy that used to run the store in Belleville years and years ago, I cannot think of his name, but I ran into him Saturday over at the O'Fallon store, and it was so funny. I was like, "Hey, I haven't seen you in years." He goes, "Yeah, they keep me hidden. they only let me out for special events."
That's funny.
So
That's
he
awesome.
and I were talking, and we were discussing art versus story, and like he said, he was like, if you give me a fantastic story, I can accept a mediocre art as long as I got a really good story to go along with it.
Okay. That's a good discussion. Interesting. Yeah.
And I kind of think this falls into that category.
Yeah,
The
it is
story is so
stylistic for
good.
sure.
Yeah, it's definitely a stylistic. I don't
Yeah.
think the art is bad. It's stylistic. That's a great
Tim Sale
That's it.
is
Tim Sale.
so he did Long Halloween and then Dark Victory and Superman for All Seasons. Those are his most notable works.
But it's kind of like, Frank Miller has a very distinct look to his
Yes.
art style too.
Similar, it's similar too. I
Yeah,
think.
it's very similar. I
Yeah.
tend to lean a little towards Frank's work than I do Tim Sale's.
Mhm.
And I'm not saying Tim's bad. I'm not saying it's bad at all. But Frank is very stylized in his art style
Mhm.
also.
Yeah.
And it's something you again, the story helps sell that art. That's
Yeah.
what I think it is.
Yeah.
And this is very much that. The story
Yeah.
really helps sell it. So
Overall, I like the art.
yeah,
I'll say that I like the art, but I did not like the Joker though.
yeah, the Joker was weird looking.
It was all about the mouth. The
Well,
teeth
okay,
were like piano keys. And,
you're right. You are absolutely right. Well, it kind of fits the Joker's voice too. Because during dark or what was the first one? Long Halloween. During
Mhm.
Long Halloween, I couldn't stand the Joker's voice. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I have to admit, it's growing on me. It's getting
Okay.
more acceptable, but I kind of feel his voice matches that style.
Okay. All right. I can go with that. It didn't, for this one, Dark Victory, it didn't bother me as much as it did in the Long Halloween.
Me too. Yeah, I said, I think I'm getting used to it.
Yeah.
He's still not my favorite Joker voice. Of course,
Yeah.
Mark Hamill's always going to be the definitive Joker voice. He just will always be.
Yeah.
But I have heard worse.
Yeah.
He's not my least favorite either. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I thought he did. Overall, that's enough about the art because really we're talking about the audio. My bad, guys. I squirreled us onto the art and stuff. The one thing about the voice acting, I don't think there was any of them that were bad, if that makes sense. You know how you can tell a bad voice actor, are you just doing this for the paycheck or something? I didn't feel that way with any of it. Everybody was great. Commissioner Gordon, Solomon Grundy sounded fantastic.
Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday.
He did so good. I mean, it was really good. I even enjoyed Two-Face. Was good, and I enjoyed the scene where it was Two-Face / Harvey Dent, where he changed his voice, like he flipped a coin and it became Harvey Dent, and then he flipped the coin and then came back to being Two-Face voice acting. It was really good.
Now, I do have to say that the definitive Harvey Dent voice is Richard Mole.
Oh,
he's the one that voiced Harvey Dent in the Batman animated series, and his Harvey Dent and Two-Face are incredible. And the funny thing is, I didn't realize who voiced him until recently. I was like, oh my gosh, Bull.
Yeah.
His Two-Face.
Wow.
Yeah. Which made me more excited because I'm a big Night Court fan. So I love Bull. I love Richard Mole,
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Yeah.
But this Two-Face, I think, is really good. I enjoy him a lot. I think he did an excellent job.
Mm-hmm.
And Jim Gordon, man, he's fantastic.
Yeah.
Man, that guy is really believable as Jim Gordon. He just does such a good job.
The tonality of the voice of someone who is kind of would moral compass be a good word to say?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
think
the
so.
guy who keeps things say like, yeah, we can't go this far.
And Jason Spisak has done a very good job as Batman.
Yes. Yep.
Really enjoyed
He's
him.
done really good.
I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to even more with him voicing Batman, and that's high regards, man. That's high regards.
Yes. Very much so. Yeah. So as far as the story goes with introducing all the different characters and, who's doing the murders and then the hangman. So everybody in the story, anytime anyone got killed with the hangman's noose, who were trying to figure out who the hangman murderer was, there was also pinned to them a scratched out hangman puzzle.
Yes, I forgot
which
about
I thought was interesting. And and what was nice is they would say what it was, or they would say letter, blank, letter, blank, so you could kind of hear it and think it through. And then, but what made it even so much more better is it became part of the story. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. And I think the thing about it is I enjoyed it, but I enjoyed it so much more when it was Robin who figured it out at the near the end, and how it gave him more credence as becoming Robin. It wasn't just, because like you said, like he's the father figure. Alfred made the comment like he's just helping train you so you can find out who murdered your parents. He's not going to have you do it on a regular basis or something like that. But then when things happen as they do at the end, he figures things out, plus other things that happen. I don't want to spoil that just yet, but I guess we could be in spoilerific territory now, technically. But how Robin proves himself not only as an agile individual, a fighter, and practicing and hard work, but also how he seemed to have a mind as well. And it was like, oh, okay.
So, speaking of Robin, when he does figure that out, was it almost like Robin had this, like, well, it's obvious.
Yeah.
How come you don't see this?
Yeah.
kind of thing to it, which I liked. I thought it was cool. And I loved when Batman comes into the Batcave and Robin is doing his acrobatics, because he is an acrobat. He grew up in the circus. His family it was a family of acrobats and everything. And he's doing, I don't know, some kind of triple, I forget, he explains it all and stuff.
Triple flip, yeah.
Right. I can do this triple flip in the Batcave. Watch this, and everything. And then he was like, check this out. I've been working on some drawings. And he's like, what do you think? Batboy? What was it? Batboy, Batmite.
He said Batmite. I heard that and I just chuckled to myself. Yeah.
And there was one other that he said, and I can't remember. And if you look at the comic books, they have his little crude drawings of what he might look like as Batman's sidekick. And I thought that was cool. I really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun.
I did like it when he ends up with the costume, that he created.
Yes.
And then Batman asked some questions that I think we all ask.
Right.
Was why the colors?
Or why, I knew the colors because I knew the origin story, but I knew why.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right. Batman's like, well, why the color? Why the orange and green and yellow? And and especially the yellow. he did. Right. He was not fond of the yellow cape. Mm-hmm. And he goes, well, that was our colors in the circus. So
yeah. Which was good.
To him, that was a tribute to his parents.
Yeah.
Who were killed, So I thought it was cool. I liked it. And then I loved how Batman goes, you might want to consider losing the yellow cape. And he went, no. He just flat out said, no.
No. As the moment was like, oh gosh, what did I get myself into? Uh-huh.
But yeah, I really liked Robin, and I liked the development of him in this. It was done very well.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel it was rushed. I felt they did a good, over the span of the 13 episodes, they did a good job at introducing him and just kind of slightly bringing him in a little bit more each
Mhm.
episode. I like the way they did it. They spaced it
Yeah.
out and did it really nice. It wasn't like, well, all of a sudden Robin's here now, you know.
Yeah. 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 It was well introduced. I agree. I will tell you this. I thought the whole thing at the end when all of a sudden they're in the Batcave. I was like, uh-oh.
Yes.
I did not see that coming when they were doing that. I was like, what the what?
Oh, when
And-
all the okay, so spoiler alert, the criminals, you were talking Mr. Freeze. Oh, by the
Mr.
way,
Freeze?
I hope they do a solo Mr. Freeze episode. I really like his voice in
Sounded great.
it. He sounds
Like he was
awesome.
in the suit
Yeah.
sound. Yeah.
They do a really good job with Mr. Freeze, and I want a solo Batman, Freeze episode.
Mhm.
Just, not with Freeze with all the other characters, but where he's the main antagonist.
Mhm.
But anyway, yeah, Freeze, Two-Face, Ivy, Joker, and Solomon Grundy all get through the Gotham sewers and end up in the Bat Cave. And they did it by accident. It wasn't, it wasn't planned or anything. It was just like, and I love the Joker. He's like, I think I know where we're at. And then out of nowhere, Robin starts kicking the crap out of him.
Right.
He just
Which is
comes out of
great.
nowhere. They're like, hey, it's some kid and he's solo.
Yeah. It was great. He was dodging the bullets. He was holding his own there for a little bit, kind of a thing, which was great. It was like, wow.
And then Robin says the line, "No, I'm not solo. It's a dynamic duo."
That's right. That's right. It was great.
I loved it. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was a great ending to just an incredible story. And what did you think of the reveal of who the Hangman murderer was?
I felt like I should have realized it, and I didn't. I didn't realize who it was. I kind of thought it was Harvey, and I felt a little dumb at the end. I was like, well, dang it, I should have known that. I should have known.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, should we give it away? Should we give away who the Hangman is?
Spoiler alert, everybody. We're going to give away who the Hangman was. If you have not listened. No. We better not.
Okay.
Because we're talking about it. And so if someone's made it this far, I don't want to ruin it for them. Kind of thing. If anybody wants to know, put it in the comments. But we'll
yeah, I
was shocked that it wasn't. I liked how they said it was it seemed like it was Harvey, but then you realize as the story progressed, Harvey's trying to show that it wasn't him.
Right. I love the Joker's line when the Joker is like, Harvey is always Harvey. All he wants is the criminal. And it was like, oh, dang. So technically, Harvey really didn't change a lot in this.
Yeah, how they
he
did
was
the
working
really
with
good.
the criminals, but he was still working to get the actual killer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
and so everybody in the Long Halloween, the original, well, I don't want to spoil, but the person who was the killer, that was
a great.
They called him Holiday. It was a good ending for that. You had a couple of things. And I liked how they brought that in a little bit, but I was missing the fact of who you find out the Holiday Killer actually is at the very end of the Long Halloween. I was expecting some kind of connection to that, and there wasn't. There sort of was, but there wasn't. Or I missed it.
Yeah, I'm sure that character comes back somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'm sure. That character has to at some point, and I just don't know what the story is. And if anything, we will probably get it in a DC High volume, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite part of the whole thing was the oath. I loved the oath.
That is not in the books.
No, it's not. Well, it shows Robin putting his hand up like he is taking an oath.
Yes.
But they don't have it in there. They're not narrating it.
Yes.
And I heard in an interview, because I listened to some of the interviews for High Volume also, and they say that the oath has been portrayed in different comic books. So I'm assuming they pulled the oath from probably a different origin of Dick Grayson at some point, and used it in that, is what I'm guessing they did. But I absolutely love that when Batman says, "Raise your right hand," and he has Robin swear an oath, to uphold good and all that stuff. And I thought that was great. I really liked it. I personally had never seen that before. And I really liked the portrayal of it, because it just shows the true nature of Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
And I thought it was fantastically done. I thought it was great.
Yes. Yeah, it was really good. So I think everybody's looking forward to seeing what happens with the whole Harvey Dent ends up the new DA. She goes, "Tell him I love you and you love me," and then bang, he kills her. She's like, "I'm only married to one person," or something. "I'm already married,"
right?
Like that. And I'm like, "Yeah," I'm like, "Ooh, okay. Is that gonna pop back up?" But it doesn't.
No.
And I'm looking forward to that day where they reunite or become more, if that makes sense.
Oh, the other thing that I thought was really interesting about this story was the reveal of Selena Kyle and her relationship to the Falcons. Because I didn't know that, actually. And that was, to me, that was introduced in the Batman movie.
Yeah.
That we got, 2 years ago, the Batman movie. And because they introduced Selena Kyle in that, and they introduced this idea of she's actually the illegitimate daughter to Falcone.
Yeah.
And when watching it, I was like, "Is that right? Did they do that in the comic books?" But all of a sudden, this is where it was introduced, or this is the first time I know of it being introduced, is in this story in The Dark Victory. And I thought it was kind of cool. I was like, "Oh, okay, neat." So it kind of makes that portion of that movie legitimate in my eyes then.
Yeah.
Because to me, if it doesn't happen in the comic books, it's not canon. I don't care what they do in the movies. The movies aren't canon. The comics to me are canon. Right. As much as I love Michael Keaton Batman, that's not canon, as far as I'm concerned. He might be the greatest Batman in my eyes, but yeah, it's not canon to the Batman story.
Yeah.
It's kind of
their
a world.
There is a miniseries called Catwoman When in Rome that took place concurrently with the events of Dark Victory, focusing on her activities and quest to learn more about her potential family links to the Falcone crime family.
Yeah, we should probably read that too.
Yeah, we probably should.
And I love it when Batman confronts her and he's like, "Where did you go?" Or no. What was the question? I forget what the question was, because he asked her something and she went, "Paris." And he goes, "I didn't ask where." And he said something, or she said something about, it's the same answer. Whether it's where or who, or I forget.
I don't remember it off the top of my head. Yeah.
But I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what else? Anything else? Anything else that you really liked out of the show? I mean, we already talked, it's worth listening to.
Definitely.
It's, I would say if you paid $20 a year to get it ad free plus the episodes early, ooh,
$20 a year is actually a bargain for that, in my opinion.
Mhm.
I mean, you get 13.
It's a McDonald's meal.
No, it's cheaper than McDonald's meal. That's sad. Wait a minute. Are you saying this is like a Happy Meal toy?
Maybe that's a good one. That's funny. Yeah,
that's pretty
all
awesome.
right. Yeah,
it's an adult Happy Meal toy. So I get my Big Mac and I get Batman. Hey, that's a win-win, man.
That's awesome. Oh my goodness. Well, we better wrap things up, everybody. Hey, thanks for joining us here today on Two Geeks and a Microphone. It's been an interesting episode. We're as Mike would say, feast and famine on the on Geeky News and Geekdar, and so we had a lot there today. But thanks for joining us. We really hope that you get an opportunity to listen to it. Thank you. I'm so excited about that. That's sweet.
I was excited.
That's pretty cool
for you. I was like, oh my gosh, they got two of them. And
Yes.
Brenda's like, I think Brenda got that one. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. Now I can send Steven one.
Yeah. This whole time I thought it was like free soda day. And I'm like, what a great way to bring people in to have a soda and talk comics. And
you are so funny. No,
right?
Pops. I would have said soda if it would have been soda.
Oh, that's true. You would have. Yeah, that is true.
I don't say pop. No,
that is true.
You know, my relatives in Michigan would say pop. But
yes,
not me. I'm from the Midwest.
I need a soda. I need a sody. A sody.
Sody. Sody.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Hey, everybody, don't forget to check out our website at www.twogeeksmike.com. That's the number 2, GEEKS. Oh, that's the Mike merch. Here, let me put this one up. Number 2, GEEKS. Well, I'm still not getting it right. Why can I not scroll this thing today? There it goes. 2geeksmike.com, number 2, GEEKSMIC.com. But if you want to reach out to us, Mike does a great job of checking the emails, show at 2geeksmike.com. At our hub on our website, you can also get to our Ko-fi page, which is ko-fi.com/2geeks. And that's the number 2, GEEKS, where you can search for us on there. It will pop up. And then also, if you want to hit our merch page, we also have 2geeksmikemerch.com as well. And anyway, we really appreciate the opportunity to kind of hang out with you guys, and thanks for joining us today on the show. Mike, do you have anything else?
Yeah. First of all, I just want to shout out to our friend Jeffrey Wright of Nerdery and Murdery. And yes, his book is out. He was giving me a hard time this week because I didn't say anything about it last week. So.
And it's a good read. I really enjoyed it.
I'm about
it's a fun book.
70% done with it now.
Okay.
So I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I'm like in the third act. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's a great book. It's called Prime Numbers, and it's basically the adventures of his gaming buddies, and they get sucked into their gaming world. So you can go check that out. You can get it on Amazon. It's available over there in paperback. I think he got a hardback of his too. And the electronic versions on Kindle is available there. So there you go, Jeph. I mentioned your book. And I have mentioned it before too, but I only do that because he was giving me a hard time this week. So I didn't want to forget him. All right. So with that said, please make sure and follow us on all the socials. I try to be very active on both Facebook and Instagram over there. We seem to be starting to get a larger following on Instagram. Thank you for coming on aboard over there. And if you're following us on Instagram, come over here and follow us on YouTube, because that's where the main show is at. You see all the clips on Instagram. Come over to the main show and subscribe to us on YouTube, because we can use the subscriptions.
Yes.
So follow us on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Rumble. Yeah, I think I got them all now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I try to post funny memes and information about upcoming episodes, such as when we go live. And speaking of going live, we go live every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, except next week. Next week, we will do 8 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Yes.
Only because we have a special guest. We have Jacob coming back, and we are going to cover Tulsa King season 3 next week. So
Yeah.
other than that, we are 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. You do the math on the rest, because I don't like math. You can ask our guests. All right.
Okay.
Now I got that mouthful out. Anything else, Stephen? Last words, funny anecdotes?
Nope. I'm good.
All right. With that said, please do not, Stephen, skip this episode, because we are much more better than the rest. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for joining us today on the Two Geeks and a Microphone podcast. Tune in next week when we will have more news and reviews. Until then,
May the force be with you.